today. There's a dollar. It's Wednesday today, and we are about to head down to the studio to record our podcast. We record our podcast on most Wednesdays, but we also pre-record, so we'll do like 2 or 3 podcasts in one like sitting. So we're just waiting for my partner, because for some of you that don't know, he does all of our editing, our podcasts, our YouTube videos. He does all of that good stuff, but his timing is awful. So you know, I say 9 o'clock we're leaving, and it is 9:15. So it's good. So yeah, we are gonna head down to the studio now. I didn't clean last night before I left because it was a bit of a late one. I got kind of busy chatting, so I have got my water. So I literally left straight away, so I need to hoover and all that good stuff. But honestly, it will take Antoine some time to set up the podcast anyway, which will give me time to tidy and whatnot. We've had a few people write in actually about like some of their questions and dilemmas, like they're business owners. I wish you could see them right now walking down. They are business owners, but might be self-employed, like on their own, wanting some advice. So hopefully we'll answer them on the podcast as well.
Well, yeah, so it's basically done.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me just light this sage. See how long this one lasts? It's like compared to the Pablo.
I like the orange.
Thank you, Amy.
It's very nice.
Still in fitting, you know?
The trousers.
Thank you. I just did the apple cider and it stinks.
And we like your fit, Amy. You know?
The work fit.
The work fit
Yeah.
for that.
And the slippers.
And the slippers.
Perfect. Perfect. Do you think that you're going to use that top room today? Because you have
Yeah,
for the whole day?
probably.
Oh, well, that's nice of you. Two shopping changes.
Yeah.
I seem to think that he's like ready, but actually you haven't.
I am ready.
You
It's
haven't set
basically
the
ready.
camera up at all.
It's ready. Plus,
Oh yeah.
obviously, the hydrofacial and whatnot, machine's looking all nice and, you know, fresh. But obviously, I was using that last time.
Yeah.
So, I might need to take that off.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah.
I'll just
all
go
good.
get a tea. Get the other tea. Oh. Maybe that other one's too small. I don't know.
Yeah, because I need the height.
Okay. Good choice.
Yeah, that one's way too short. Yeah, that's way too short.
Wow, I have booked that facial.
Oh yeah, of course you have. Amy, did that?
Well, it's not facial.
Did she have an online booking system?
No.
No, thank you. Antoine, he said, what are we discussing today? Oh, so then he said, who doesn't have an online booking system? How would they even book?
Yeah, exactly. And it has been annoying because I've put it off so much because I can't see what's going on. Yeah. The new age is 27.
27, wow.
I know,
I
asked if she was 28.
Yes,
28.
excuse me. And yeah,
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
but
You know,
it's inevitable.
the new ages have to come. You know, you can't stay
No,
26 forever.
very young. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm in 26, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I think it's Megan's a year older.
I
than
didn't
me.
hear about that.
She's not a year older me. She's 7 months or something. No, sorry, younger.
Yeah.
But I'm in a whole different year.
Yes, but it's 7 months later.
Yeah.
I keep saying to everyone,
We're moving to the best years of our lives. So between 11 and 12, you'll have to go and do the laundry.
What?
she literally doesn't even say, like when she came last time, she literally was like, be back on Wednesday. I was like, okay, cool.
Okay, bye.
Literally, bye. It's so quick. She doesn't even really.
You didn't want to speak to her about your South African roots.
No, we didn't get into that.
Yeah, she'll literally just drop it. Well, that sage is literally saging up.
So she's coming to collect and she's coming to drop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she'll literally just drop that bag like that. Hopefully.
Yep. Okay.
Between 11 and 12. Did she give a knock on the door? Was the door open?
The door was open.
Oh, nice.
She literally, as I was in the room, and by the time I came up, she was already grabbing the other one, like to leave. I was like,
Yeah. I know. I'm like, if that door was coded, it'd be like fine.
yeah.
Maybe Sunday.
Yeah, but then at the same time, still like opening and closing the door. It's a bit of kerfuffles.
And also, like for us, we do it quietly.
Yeah.
Other people are like,
Yeah, exactly. Like if she did it a bit later at 10.
she did it on like a lunch break.
No, because I don't restrict you to a lunch break.
Yeah, but she doesn't literally, Megan. She opened the door. She didn't even speak to me. She opened the
Yeah,
door.
but
she
you might
went
be
down,
out
she picked
for
it up.
lunch.
Oh yeah, that's true, but yeah, that's actually quite true. But it was so fast, like I barely even spoke to her. We had rebooking training at a previous salon I was in, and literally the training was, so when you finish with the service, recommend them what you think would be best for their next service.
Yeah.
And then ask them.
Yeah. That's simply it, because you can't make anyone book. And also if you push too hard, you'll book, but they cancel. So
Rebooking, we said it very simply like that, but it is actually really hard
well, it's
to
the
build
art
up
of
the
like rebooking.
courage as well.
Yeah.
To do it. Because I had that here.
Before.
I felt like nervous to say, oh,
Yeah.
like, do you want to rebook in? Like,
Yeah, because you take it in a personal way.
because you think, oh, I don't want to ask them if they want to book in again, because you are basically asking, do you want to book in with me again? And it's that, or was I, like, did they enjoy it? Was I okay?
But you normally
La, la, la.
get the tell signals of if they
Yeah, but that's
liked it
the thing. You'll kind of get the vibe from the person if they really enjoyed it. But I think, and you did say to me, like, you need to be asking people. And then I was a bit like, oh gosh. But then literally the next day, I think I had like 5 people in. I asked every single person, and 4 out of the 5 rebooked.
Yeah. So
And
you
it was
don't
just
get them whilst they're here, then it's like once they go home, like the other 2 the other day, they might go home and rebook, so they want to look at their diary and like our diary together. But otherwise, more than likely, it won't be till the next time they're like, oh, I need a massage, instead of getting that regular.
Yeah, so they'll go
monthly
home and they might
booking.
have that intention, but then you go home, you get into your daily routine and you forget about it, and then you get to a point where you're like, oh, I really need that treatment.
Yeah.
And only then will you rebook in, which
And
is
the
fine.
time might be gone.
But
if
then
they
that
want,
time, and also it might be something that, not just for like massage, but it might be something like your nails. You're supposed to have them done every 3 weeks, but then you might forget and you might think, oh, they're fine, they're lasting, and then you go back 5-6 weeks later. That's not healthy for the neck.
No.
So then you're
Well,
kind
if
of
you
like,
go back 3, like when it gets to 3 weeks later, and then suddenly you're looking at the nails thinking, oh god.
yeah,
And then you're
and
like,
then there's no space.
there's no space. And
So
then
there's
you're in a
lots
pickle.
of and so then you've not put your client in a good position. So then your client's losing out, but so are you. Because
That's the thing, because as you get busier, it's like, unless you get that rebooking in there and then, it might not be. It's like the other day, that lady she didn't book while she was here, but then she phoned on Saturday later, and now she's in 2 months' time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it is getting ahead.
It's important.
It's asking the question and having the confidence to ask the question.
Yeah. It is hard. Definitely
Yeah.
it is hard.
And also, you've got to give them a good treatment to make them want to book again.
Yeah. And the worst thing they can say is
no.
No. But do you know what? More often than not, they're not going to say no to you. They're going to say, oh, I just need to check my diary, I'll
Yeah.
get back to you. Like, no one's ever gonna just go.
And also, it's not
No,
personal.
not
It's
booking.
like,
Yeah.
think about the things that you book, and you're like, oh, it's a one-off.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't have that all the time,
Yeah.
or it's a staple. And actually, I want you to rebook, because otherwise, I'm going to say, oh, can I book again? You know, it's just preempting those questions sometimes.
Yeah. But obviously, if you're not asking,
Then you're not getting. And you're missing out.
You're
on
missing out, yeah.
all those potential sales that you
Yeah.
could be making.
And then you also have a frustrated client who can't get booked back in with you.
Yeah.
They want to. So there's no point
And
leaving
also, it's easier to have a repeat client than always get new clients in through the door.
Yeah.
You know, if you're doing a good treatment, a good service, and is at a good value for price, then it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. Rebooking.
Rebookings. Although we will be doing a podcast on it, so check that out on the check-in
On the
podcast.
check-in.
Hey, that one. Do you want to help out?
No, it seems like you got this under control.
So how good's that? Do you know how good I feel that we've got the laundry happening now? Because it's like, I feel like I forget, like I feel like I'm forgetting things most days because I haven't got to lug that bag across the car. Like, it feels so much nicer than having to like carry these bags back and forth to the car with all these towels. Like, how nice was that? Like, she just drops it out the door. She's lovely. Back and forth.
Yeah.
They're nice, fluffy.
It's systems, isn't it? You're
Yeah.
not getting systems in place, and
But it
that's
feels so good. And, you know, like Mum yesterday, she's like, oh, I've not got no laundry to do. I'm going to move all over to these because these are like the new towels. And then get rid of these. But they're going to go up in the cupboard just for storage. Some last minute. Make sure you're not getting the hydrofusion machine.
Sorry, it's already in.
Oh. I forgot to get more of these storage. It's so funny because there's so many towels now, but like.
But you know, back before, there was a time where you only had 3.
No, there wasn't ever a time that we only had 3. But by Saturday, it's gonna be like empty.
Kirsty having booking system problems.
Who is?
Kirsty.
Oh,
She's using Fresher, but it's charging her when she clicks other for payments. Which I don't know if I'm not sure.
I think it will charge you still something small just because you've used the site.
Yeah, because she said 24p, but the charge to take money off of a card is not 24p, it's 1.something cent. So it must just be that. I'm gonna have a look there. Yeah, a chocolate bar, is that right?
Yeah. Can I'll have a Mars brother.
Not indulging in the crack, are you, Erin?
We are. Would you like to indulge? There's an apple if you want it, Antoine.
I ain't never indulging.
Chocolate hug pops.
What's that?
I'm gonna get you one. You will die.
Oh, you will literally die. I'm gonna
There
die.
is crack.
So Amy, what have we been recording?
We've just done our podcast. We spoke about cancellations and booking systems, why they're important, and how to go about them. But
How can we listen?
yeah,
Where can people listen?
you can find us on Spotify, Apple Music,
Or if you want to watch us,
YouTube. Is that everything?
that's everything.
Cool. And then yeah, if you do go on them and if you do like what you're hearing, you can give us a little rating, a little comment. But yeah, it's nice because we've been asking people to send us in questions, so we're doing a little feature of that too, which is, it's a nice discussion point and it gets you all involved as well. So
Yeah.
pop us a message.
I was going to say we're like agony ants. But
Yeah.
Is it agony ants?
Yeah, but is agony aunt.
I don't know. We're problem solving sisters.
I need to start doing that.
Is there any point to split it up?
If there, please don't. But, you know,
I know.
if you know, you know.
Yeah. So what are you doing the rest of the day? What does your day look like?
So I'm going to have a quick lunch and then going into treatments. I've got 4 treatments left for the rest of the day. So I've got 2 Luxes, a pregnancy and a back, neck and shoulders. So yeah, this is my late night today. So I'll finish at 8. But yeah.
Fabulous.
Me.
And then when are you in the rest of the week?
So this week, then I'm next in on Friday. I think fully booked on Friday as well, which is nice. And then next week I'm off for a bit.
Why are you off? Because I'm the
Who
birthday girl.
It's my birthday. But yeah. No, I'm just taking a bit of time, which would be nice. No plans.
No plans, but you're celebrating.
Well, you
You're
stop celebrating
celebrating.
after 25, don't you?
No, you don't. You can celebrate as long as you like. It's another
Okay, then I
year.
was done at 25.
It's another year on the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, Rose.
Sandwich.
Veggie roast. Yeah, they got quite a large menu. And they still do like non-roast stuff as well. So that's another one. What desserts have they around? Brown butter cookie. Sticky pudding. Oh, nice.
Wagon wheel. Expensive?
It's always nice, isn't it? Nice. Everything's nice here.
Well, yeah, all of those options are perfect for me, so...
What two do you think's speaking up?
The Froome one.
Yeah.
And...
Froome's a lovely place to walk around.
Because I've not been around Froome, really.
No, to walk around at all. Gosh. Where is that? Okay, I'll have more of a search this evening, I think, as well. But otherwise, I think that's two great options.
Okay.
Right.
And yeah, I'll be done with my appointment at half 1. So anything to travel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go for like a... Yeah, I'll go for an early... Well, like a late lunch, I think. Dinners.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.